That brings us to 7:54 at KNEB 960. Time for today's News Extra, presented by Jolliffe Funeral Home. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We're going to talk about the Midwest Theater today. A lot of things to talk about with Billy Estes, so we'll get right to it. The number one thing we want to talk about is the first artist in the Performing Arts Series coming up here relatively soon, Tuesday, September 9th, 7:30 p.m., the Big Band Experience. Billy?
Yeah, we're going to have Shaun Johnson back to the theater. He visited us a few years ago when Tonic Sulfa was by. That was like November of 2011, I believe. This is his new project that he's been working on. I had a chance to preview them back in January. It's kind of what we describe as a blend of Tony Bennett, Michael Bublé, Frank Sinatra with a splash of blonde and pop. Great show. We've had Glenn Miller, we've had Guy Lombardo's big band orchestra.
Tonic Sulfa was wonderful.
But this is kind of a nightclubby, Vegas-y style show. If you like that kind of music, you're sure to be entertained that evening. That's on the 9th of September. Tickets range $18 to $20. Season tickets are still on sale. We still have them for all 6 shows. Mostly what remains is in the balcony. $90 for 6 shows is a deal. Give us a call. We'll see what we can help you out, or stop by and see us. And that's all I got really on Shaun Johnson. Come down and see him.
All right. We'll be interviewing Shaun Johnson later on next week. And so listen for that. It should be a lot of fun. Got to line up the interview today, but we'll get that done. And hopefully we'll have Shaun Johnson on next week to talk about the show. All right. Some of the other things you got going on. It's a busy, busy month. And then we get into early October. We'll talk about the Rocky Horror Picture Show after we go through all these things in September.
Quite the lineup of movies the next few weeks. We have And So It Goes this weekend, the new Michael Douglas, Diane Keaton film. Next weekend is Get On Up, the James Brown biopic piece. The first weekend in September, 5 to 7, is Boyhood, a film that was shot over 12 years. It has Ethan Hawke. Then we have the Big Band Experience. September 10th, we have the Duran Duran Unstaged concert. We have the weekend of the 12th to 14th, A Man Most Wanted, which is Philip Seymour Hoffman's last film that he was working on when he passed away. September 14th, we have the Off at Brass. Those tickets are free and available at the Star Herald. Community Cinema kicks off in September with a film called Makers, Women in Space. We have Royal Shakespeare Company's production of Two Gentlemen of Verona coming back on September 21st and October 7th. The Manhattan Short Film Festival's back the end of September, first week of October. And then we're going to kick off October with a great cult classic, all-time long-running film, Rocky Horror Picture Show, on October 3rd.
All right, so let's go through some of this stuff. Duran Duran Unstaged concert on September 10th. That's a little different.
A little different for us. We've not done really a concert movie per se. It's a film by David Lynch. It was recorded about 2 years ago. Duran Duran hasn't been actively touring for 3 or 4 years now. It is not the real Duran Duran, as I've had calls calling and asking, which someday maybe could happen. But it is a recorded concert. I believe it was Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Another kind of avenue of programming that we're experimenting with is our alternative content. We did the Monty Python thing in early August and had 100+ people for that evening. The community's looking for alternative entertainment, and we're going to try to see what we can make happen.
All right. And then A Man Most Wanted, the Philip Seymour Hoffman movie. From what I understand, it's getting great reviews, and so I'm going to really look forward to seeing it there in September.
Yes, it has really great reviews behind it, and it's sad that we lost such a talented actor.
Right.
And we've recently lost Robin Williams. So lots of great talent out there, and you got to grab them when you can and experience what they have to offer to the world.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk a little bit about the Rocky Horror Picture Show right after this.
Sensitive, comforting, personal. Jolliffe Funeral Home. Let Jolliffe Funeral Home help you when you have lost a loved one. We will help you honor them with unmatched service and artistry. Our team will help you carry on the legacy of your family members and friends. With over 100 years of experience, we offer professional and personal attention to every detail in the planning process. We also offer advanced planning as a continuation to our services. That's Jolliffe Funeral Home. Our family serving your family for 3 generations.
All right, we're back on News Extra. We're talking about stuff going on at the Midwest Theater over the next month or so. One of the things that's going on is the Rocky Horror Picture Show on October 3rd. Now, I think most people know about this movie. It's a cult movie, big audience participation movie. Tell us what people have in store, what you plan to do with this.
Well, it is the longest running the original audience participation film. So we'll have a script for those that are unfamiliar with what the film is as audience participation when they come that evening. Examples are throwing rice in the theater, putting newspapers over your head when it rains, paper plates, yelling different words in different scenes. So come be prepared to experience something different. And for those that know about the audience participation, come and help us out and come help us egg on the newbies with us. We are banning certain props from the theater that night, such as toast, hot dogs, prunes, and mustard will not be allowed in the building.
That's a good idea.
We've had people asking for this film for several years, and it just hasn't made sense to us to do, but thank you to Roger Franklin at Gary's Cleaning. He's going to help make sure that we get the building cleaned up afterwards, because we have a big event on the 4th with the library. Craig Johnson is going to be coming on October 4th with the Scottsbluff-Gurion Library and a thing around Longmire. So that's going on as well. But those will be kind of the activities.
Contest?
Yeah, costume contest. It's 21 and up only event. It is Friday, October 3rd at 8 p.m. Doors open at 7 o'clock. Tickets in advance are $10 or $12 at the door. We'll have pre-made prop bags to buy with a commemorative flashlight in them. Those are $5 at the door, or you can pre-buy them as well, and we'll have them there that night for you. Encourage you to go out and search around on the internet about Rocky Horror Picture Show and what that evolves. Come down and talk to us, and we'll be happy to, fill you full of twisted time warp things.
Look at what it's about, and then you can get your costume ready to go.
Yeah. So Tim Curry stars in it. Susan Sarandon, kind of two most of the notable names. Meatloaf is in it. I just rewatched it this last weekend, so it's pretty fresh in the head. So. Come down and experience a different set of jaws, so to speak.
All right.
Okay,
good deal.
And
a lot of things going on at the Midwest Theater. Don't forget, big band experience, Shaun Johnson, Tuesday, September 9th, 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets for the Performing Arts Series. If you haven't got them already, it's always a lot of fun.
You can get tickets at MidwestTheater.com by calling 632-4311, stopping to see us, and also check us out on Facebook or sign up for our email newsletter if you want to know what's going on. There's always something added to the calendar every day.
All right. Very good. Thanks
for having us in.
You bet.